All right, back with another episode of Backroads and Backstories, where we talk with the power players of country music and welcome the guys of Dan and Shay. We are so excited, and man, we have been waiting so long to be able to hear brand new music from you, and man, the excitement level from everybody at a peak high. And this year was really cool for you guys because you mixed it up a little bit, moved to a brand new management company, The Core, Simon, Chief. How did that impact your creative process? I know a lot of people think, oh, well, Dan and Shay are Dan and Shay, but these guys do really unique things. I mean, you're now in the Bailey Zimmerman camp, Josh Ross, Nickelback. What impact did it have this year for you guys?
Oh, man, that's awesome. You did your homework. I love it. I love it. Now, and you opened up our interview calling us power players. We'll take that. That's awesome. Now, we love The Core, man. Honestly, we're more inspired and excited than we've ever been. Those guys, our manager, Kelly, like everybody at that company, I'm like the guy who overstays his welcome at the office. I basically live there. It's just an inspiring place to be. There's culture. Everyone who works there enjoys working there. It's like I don't know. It's just, I think that's inspired our creative process in the studio a little bit too, knowing that our music is going to be handled so carefully and so passionately. I think when we deliver a song or a demo, we know it's going to get a proper chance. We know it's going to get an opportunity. At the end of the day, the fans are going to love what they're going to love, but we just know with The Core and Chief and Simon and Kelly that it's going to get a shot, and that's all we can ask for. I think that's just, I don't know, that's enabled us in the writing room and in the studio just because they care so much about the music too. I feel like, I don't know, not to get too far into it, but I think the music industry as a whole, a lot of people get caught up in the numbers and the stats and the data, and we've lost our gut instinct. Do we love this song or not? Do we believe in this song or this artist? And when we were taking management meetings, which we kind of met with everybody and we met a lot of amazing folks, but The Core, those guys, they believed in the music more than anything. It wasn't like we can get you guys on the cover of a magazine or get you some free T-shirts. It was like we believe in Dan and Shay as singers and songwriters, and that's what we came here to do. That's why we moved to Nashville over 10 years ago. That's what we still want to do. Getting free T-shirts is cool. Don't get us wrong. But we like making great records that we're proud of because that's going to be our legacy long after we're gone. And I think because of their excitement and passion and energy, I feel like we've been inspired in the writing room. And I think it's been a part of, tapping into these songs, this new song, Say So, just writing real stuff that we know is going to get a proper shot.
And speaking of Say So, I mean, that song is so powerful. Watch the video like some other people, and it's goosebumps, man. It's just, it's a whole different level. It brings that emotional pull. Walk us through the process of that song and even through the video, and tell us a little bit about Criminal Shay.
And this was, the whole process of creating the song was really amazing because it was, a lot of times, we've been doing this for a long time, and you get in the writer's room, and sometimes you're digging for something, you're going through your notes, looking at titles, and we were just sitting around talking with a couple buddies of ours about a friend, a personal story that we lost, and it started through conversation. And after we finished that song, we didn't really know, like, is this too heavy, for Dan and Shay to tackle? After Dan had played it for his wife, she was like, "That's such a beautiful tribute to Ben. That's amazing that you guys did that on his birthday." And we had no idea when we wrote that song that it was his birthday, and it was just one of those, kind of divine moments where truly this song was meant to come out in the writer's room that day. And it happened through conversation, and really that's what we hope to get, from this song, is that we start some of those conversations. Us as men have a real struggle sometimes of telling somebody when we're going through something difficult, and we hope that this song really inspires that it if it saves one person and kind of inspires that conversation to let someone know, hey, you're not alone. There's a lyric in the second verse that says, "If there was a room full of people who cared, it'd be crowded." And there's so many lines in this song that jump out to me, but that one's really impactful to me because it can be very lonely when you're dealing with anxiety and depression and going through a dark time. But knowing that there's always somebody there on the other end of the line to talk to is an important message that we want to get out to the world. And this video was kind of an expansion on that. Dan had this idea, this epiphany, I think, when he was driving in his car, and kind of when he told me about it, we had a lot of people pitch ideas for videos, and Dan was like, "Well, I do have like this one idea," and he had it in his voice notes, and it was called Vandalism, and I just thought it was an absolutely beautiful message. We're all sitting there crying when he said it. I mean, we hadn't even obviously shot the video or seen it, and just him speaking about it was just beautiful, and everything from start to finish on this song was so divinely inspired, and we felt like this song was meant to be out in the world, and we're the lucky ones that get to be the vehicle to kind of get it out there. But that's what we want, man. We want these conversations to happen, and to inspire somebody to check on your friends, to be more vulnerable and to talk about a subject that you normally wouldn't in normal conversation. And we hope that this song is kind of that point for people to point of conversation to spark those. And it's just to be a part of that at this point in our career. We've gotten to do a lot of cool things and be a part of songs that meant a lot to us. But this one's different. We sing a lot about our wives, and we'll continue to do that. But this song was definitely special for us to be able to have a heavier subject matter and to be able to say something that normally isn't said in the open.
It takes a lot of guts to be able to put forward something that is a completely new chapter, especially in country radio, to be able to go with a song like that. And it's powerful, and the message is just absolutely amazing. Dan and Shay, we're so excited for more stuff coming from you guys. Brand new single, Say So, all over KNCI. Thank you so much for making time to be able to join us on Backroads and Backstories today. We appreciate it.
Dude, hey, I just want to say also, thanks for being a good friend. We were texting last night, and you just had the kindest things to say about the song and the video. And I don't know, I know we keep up on text a good bit, but I appreciate that, man. It means more than you know. So thanks for being a good friend.
Thank you guys for always being there and supporting us as well. And like I said, the first watch of the video, goosebumps. It was just powerful, and kudos to you guys for doing it right. And I think this is really going to be a game changer, and I think it's going to create a lot of really great conversation that needs to happen. And we had Jacoby Shaddix from Papa Roach here about a year ago talking about the importance.
Oh, he's a special
talking
guy,
about
man.
the importance of mental health, and especially in our industry. And I think it's an important conversation that we should all have with one another. I think it's important to do.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate the time. Let's hang soon.
You too, guys. Have a great one. Appreciate you.
Thanks,
All right.
brother.
See you, man.